Hello, my little cupcakes. It is I, your favorite Shadow Boy YouTuber of all time, and I'm back with another Storytime Bedwars video. This time I'm gonna tell you about my school days. First of all, I went to 6 schools in total, three primary schools, 1 high school, and 2 business schools. Why 3 primary schools? Well, I moved one time during my first primary school year and I had to change. Then I had an incident with the teachers being bullies and mistreating me basically. So my parents basically got me out of that school and after I finished my 3rd primary school, they shut down. Like, the school was literally non-existent after that. Then I went to my high school, and it was just as bad as the other primary schools because the bullies basically followed me into that school. So yeah, that was awful. So we had 3 main bullies. We're gonna call them Leonard, Richard, and Lucas. They called each other Leo, Richie, and Lucas. I was not very fond of them. They were a pain in the ass, and I don't know what their goal was. Though I was very fed up and very frustrated and all that, especially with my father being a bully as well and making my life hard for me. And yeah, like I said, it wasn't just the bullies bullying me, but it was also the teachers. So I had a very hard school life. But there was one very beautiful teacher. She was my math teacher in my high school. Let's call her Mrs. Breeze. She was my math teacher, but I hated math, but she was very well. She did a good job at explaining stuff and it was easy to follow. Also, she was very pretty in her age, so yeah, everybody should like her. She was awesome. Miss Breeze was great. And we also played games with her, got to watch movies with her. And also there was like a project once where we make up an ad about whatever, like we make up a product and then we get to present like an ad, video wise, poster wise, we can choose. Just to she just wanted to have us be creative, and I really liked that. I was alone on my group project thingy, making myself some rocket boots on like inline skate boots with rocket speeders, or what you want to call it, like sped up inline skates basically, which also change your style, like color and brand, depending on how you set it. Like, it's like LED shit, but you design. It's like mind controlled. I don't know how I made the shit up, but yeah, it was fun. I put that on a poster. And Richard and Leonard were in that class with me, and guess what they made for that group project? They made an ad about drugs in video form, and they put it on YouTube. They showed it from YouTube, and we all like, what the fuck? Why are you promoting drugs, dude? They called it sniff. What kind of bullshit is sniff? Okay. Moving on. There were a lot of subjects, but my favorite ones were arts and crafts. I like to get creative, and I just like to get busy with my mind. Like, I like colors and shapes, still do. I like handicraft still. So yeah, those were my favorites. And then there was like a computer-based subject which we could choose from. Like you either went with arts and crafts or with the computer stuffs. And I thought you can get to learn some game design shit, which I was very fond of. Still am, sort of. But no, the computer subject was more about word and business type of shit. How to write invoices, how to use Excel, and all that lame stuff. Or how to do the 10 fingers system on the keyboard, which I still do not do after even taking that lessons. Because like I said, I thought it was gonna teach you about game design a bit, or like designing in general, but no, it had to do this stupid business shit that I wasn't fond of at all. So yeah, I accidentally took the wrong thing and I kinda missed arts and crafts. And then there were even worse subjects that I hated even more. Math and sports, which some of you might actually know as PE. And we had a cooking class, and we had a little pancake incident with one of my classmates, Timothy. So yeah, I'm a master at making pancakes or whatever, and we had like a group thing going on, like a group project type of thing, and I was just making pancakes. Timothy, though, he made his pancakes salty. He accidentally mixed up. Like, he thought the salt was sugar, and he oversalted the pancakes. It was definitely thrown away because nobody could eat it. It was way too salty, man. You guys should have tasted it. No, actually, it is good that you probably have not tasted it, because that was disgusting. Also, there were too many bitches and bullies that gave me a lot of bad memories, and it really made my life hard. There was a specific bitch, Erica. She just had to be the, like, she thought she was the boss of the class and privileged, and she also was like a teacher's pet, and like hey, Shadow is cheating on the test. I had scribbled the test answers on my arm to quick learn. I was about to erase it just before the test starts, so I can just remember it better, because that's what I did. And this one time where I did it for the maybe 12th time or so, Erica was like, yeah, Shannon's cheating. And like, no, I'm not cheating. I'm just learning before the freaking exam. The teacher didn't believe me and gave me an F straight before even the exam started. Even before we even got the paper for the exam. Which was kind of unfair, isn't it? My bench partner saw the whole thing, and she was telling the teacher the truth, but she didn't get believed either, because Erica was being a bitch, and she's like a teacher's pet. So yeah, the odds were against us. That was kind of awful. So about shit like that piled up and really made me go insane and crazy and all that, and I started bashing my head against random walls on a daily basis to forget to damage my brain and all that I don't struggle as much. The more I forgot, the better for me. That's what I thought, and it still is. Short-term memory rocks. But please don't do the same thing as I did. Also, I ended up looking back on my school days, and I've always been sitting in that anime main character seat every single year. On the left side, in the furthest back seat against the window. That was my seat. Sometimes alone, sometimes with someone, but after a while, nobody wanted to sit next to me. Yeah, group project wise, I always did group projects by myself because, first of all, they were just too many reasons. Everybody hated me, or they were just not helpful. Like, they made me do the project by myself, and then they sat around doing nothing, hoping I did everything, and then they get the credit for it. I was like, nah, I ain't putting up with that shit anymore. I'm just gonna do the shit by myself, and then I get the full credit for my own work, and nobody can abuse my my smarts. So that's why I did group projects by myself. And otherwise, usually I'm just sitting in class drawing, playing on my Game Boy or DS that I have like that I held underneath my my desk that the teacher couldn't see. Just playing on my Game Boy or DS, and just without volume, of course, or headphones. Otherwise, it would be too obvious. Otherwise, I'd be sleeping. The teachers didn't give a shit about me sleeping or drawing, as long as I had good grades afterwards. So, yeah, I listened halfway, and my grades ended up being good enough so they wouldn't be suspicious about me not learning. Also, I skipped all the homeworks that were unnecessary. Oh no, I was more of a shady character back in school, if you wanna call it that. You could always find me in like a shady area or corners in the playground or in class or whatnot. And otherwise, if I tried to go up to someone to ask them something or talk to them, they'd either ignore me or they didn't notice me. Even if I talked, they wouldn't notice me, so I had to come up to them, touch them on the shoulder, and go in front of their face and tell them with a loudish voice, I am here, I have to ask you something, and then they'd jump up and like, whoa, where'd you come from? As if I came from the void or whatever. And the teachers ended up kinda forgetting me in class at roll call or like readings or shit like that, so that was kind of funny. And yeah, that's it with my little video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you want more videos like this, let me know. I'll see you in another video. Shadow and out.